Hi and welcome to the Maidenhead Aquatics Fish Keepers Tip Series. In this episode we're going to be showing you how to set up a tank. It's your doorway into fish keeping. Firstly, make sure you've got a solid flat surface to put your tank on, because once it's full of water it's going to be very difficult to move. For further top tips on tank placement, check out fishkeeper.co.uk. The next thing you're going to want to do is get yourself some gravel or some sand into your tank. It doesn't really matter how much or how little you have, but remember that if you're bedding in plants or you've got a lot of ornaments you want to bed in there, it does want to be deep enough to get them stable. As far as decor is concerned, you can really add whatever you want. It's your fish tank. Personally, I like to add some of these fake plants because they always look good and they'll never wither and die. Next, I'm a big fan of real stones. I think they look really great when they're wet. And lastly, I've got this fantastic piece of red moor, and you can get this from a good fish shop. This can really bring a tank alive. Next, you're going to want to add your filter and your heater. Clues in the name, it goes inside your tank. So we want to place that in the top corner where it's going to be covered by water. Next, we're going to add our heater. Now, of course, we're doing a tropical tank here, but if you were doing a cold water tank, you wouldn't need this. Now, this wants to go on the back wall of your tank at about 45 degrees. This will ensure it works the most efficiently without damaging itself. Big point, do not plug these in while there is no water in the tank or while they are exposed. It could damage them, causing them to break or fail. Now, once you've done all of that, we've finally got to the most exciting bit. It's time to add some water. But if you just pour it all in, you're going to blast all your gravel and all your ornaments about all over the place. That's no good. So I've got a top tip for you. Check this out. Take something like a shallow bowl, or in this case, the flat disc from the top of a tub. And if you just place that as flat as you can into one corner of your tank, and when you pour the water in, it'll hit that and evenly spread across the tank without blasting all your gravel all over the place. And there we go, that's the last jug in. Tank's all full. Time to plug in your filter and heater, get them going. But one more thing we need to do. You're going to have to add yourself some Dechlorinator. Now, this is vital for fish keeping. This will remove all the chemical nasties in tap water, making it safe for fish. So you need to know the volume of your tank and dose accordingly. The instructions are on the back. And there we go. That's all set up. We've dechlorinated our water, and now the toughest part. We're going to have to leave this tank to run for at least 2 weeks before we can put any fish in. If you don't and you rush and you put fish in too early, you might find that you lose them, crashing the tank, and you have to start all over again. But in the meantime, why don't you check out the Maidenhead Aquatics website or our YouTube channel for some more fishy stuff. I'm going to see you next time.